Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Michelle and welcome to another episode of Unang Math. For this episode, I will be covering the topic about volume of a sphere. Volume is the capacity of that figure or shape. In finding the volume of a sphere, we will consider a cylinder. But take note, this cylinder is not just any cylinder. This cylinder must be the same radius with this sphere and the height must be the same. Okay, if this is radius and this is radius, so the height of the cylinder is equal to 2 times the radius. Okay, just like what we did when we find the volume of a cone, okay, we put the cone inside the cylinder. But again, take note, cone's base and the cylinder's base are congruent and the height are equal. So we found out that this cone's volume is 1/3 the volume of this cylinder. Okay, we will do the same thing with sphere. We will put this sphere inside the cylinder with the same radius and same height. So it looks like this. As you can see, the volume of this cone is smaller than the volume of this sphere. The volume of the sphere is smaller than the volume of the cylinder. But how big or how small? Okay, this time, I'll be explaining and showing briefly the experiment on how to find the volume of a sphere. Okay, we will fill this sphere with water and then transfer the water in this cylinder. But again, take note, this is not just any cylinder. The radius of this cylinder and this sphere must be the same and the height must be the same. Okay, it appeared that when we pour this water in this cylinder, okay, the volume of the sphere is, okay, 2/3 the volume of this cylinder. So that means to find the volume of a sphere, we have to get first the volume of a cylinder, then multiply this one by 2/3. Okay, what is volume of a cylinder or how to get the volume of a cylinder? That is equal to the area of the base. Since the base is circle, then that is pi times radius squared. Okay, times the height, which is 2r or 2 times the radius. Okay, and then multiply this one by 2/3. Okay, simplify. 2 times 2, then that's going to be equal to 4. So 4/3 pi, then radius squared times radius, then that's going to be radius raised to the power of 3. So this is now the formula in finding the volume of a sphere. 4/3 times pi times radius, that is raised to the power of 3. Okay, now, we will be using this formula in answering this concept check question. Okay, the following is the process of finding the volume of a sphere. We will fill in the box with the appropriate answers. Okay, let's start with this first sphere. This sphere has a radius of 2 centimeters. Okay, again, to find the volume of a sphere, 4/3 times pi times radius raised to the power of 3. So this is our formula. Okay, so 4/3 times pi times, since the radius is 2 centimeters, so this is 2 raised to the power of 3. 2 raised to the power of 3 is 8. So 8 times 4 is 32. Okay, so we have 32/3 pi. So 32/3 pi cubic centimeters. So that's the volume of this sphere. Okay, what about the second sphere? Radius is 3 centimeters. So volume, that would be equal to 4/3 times pi times 3 raised to the power of 3. 3 raised to the power of 3 is 27. So simplify. This is 1, so this is going to be 9. So 4 pi times 9, then that's equal to 36 pi. So the volume of this sphere is 36 pi cubic centimeters. Okay, now, let's answer this problem. What is the volume of the solid shape shown in the following figure? Okay, problems about finding the volume of a sphere is they will not really give a perfect sphere because it's just easy to answer. We are just going to substitute the given in the formula. Instead, they will be giving a more challenging question or problem. If you're going to take a look at this solid shape, okay, this shape can be cut into two different shapes. And to find the volume of this shape, we have to get the volume of each figure. Okay, the first figure here is a cone, and another one is a semi-sphere or half of a sphere. So to find the volume of this figure, first we have to get the volume of a cone plus the volume of this semi-sphere. Okay, first, let's find the volume of this cone. To find the volume of this cone, we have to get the area of the base. Okay, we have to multiply this one by the height. And since this is a cone, multiply this one by 1 over 3 or 1/3. Okay, let's get the area of the base. Radius is 3 centimeters, so that would be 9 pi. So 9 pi, and we have to multiply this one by the height, which is 6. Okay, times 1/3, since this is a cone. Okay, simplify. This is 1, this is 3. So 3 times 6, that's equal to 18. So we have 18 pi cubic centimeters. That is the volume of the cone. Okay, now, let's get the volume of this semisphere or half of a sphere. To find the volume of a sphere, this is 4 over 3 times pi times radius, that is raised to the power of 3. And since this is half of a sphere or semisphere, we have to multiply this one by 1/2. Okay, substitute the givens. 4 over 3 times pi. Okay, times our radius is 3 centimeters. So this is 3 times 3 times 3. And we need to multiply 1/2. Okay, simplify. Okay, this is 1 and this is 2. So we have 2 times 3 times 3. This is equal to 18 pi. So we have 18 pi cubic centimeters. This is the volume of this semi-sphere. And to get the volume of this solid shape, okay, we have 18 pi plus 18 pi. So this is then equal to 36 pi. So we have 36 pi cubic centimeters. So this is now the volume of this solid shape.